video with Bestie Sav. So you're probably wondering why we have these bags with us. Basically, we are going to do me and my bestie switch 5-star reads. And I just finished mine today. So we had to go to the store.
This one I read in April, so months
That's
ago.
not too long ago. That's not too long
Not too
ago.
long ago.
So like you'll still remember the details if I bring them up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll sort of.
I was like, this will be fresh on my mind.
Yeah.
Okay, so we do not know.
I can't even see the
I'm like, I feel like she knows what it is.
You can see like the color of
yeah, you can see the color of them. We don't know what each other got each other, so this is complete surprise. First time we're seeing it, and then while we're together, we're only together for like a day and a half.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to read quick.
Really fast.
And she still has another book you need to finish.
Yeah,
but
that'll
I mean,
take like 5
that'll
minutes.
take so fast. Like she's 96% of the way done. Like I don't know how you can get up until 10 pages left and not finish a book.
Because I fell asleep.
Should we do the
Oh,
switch?
there's Jeremy.
I know. I knew he was gonna drive up while we were doing this.
Are we gonna switch bags and reveal at the same time, or how are we doing this?
I feel like we should go one at a time.
Okay.
Do you want to say like why you liked the book and then I can open it?
Yeah. Okay, I'll go first.
Hey.
Hi, Jeremy.
Filming?
Yeah, we're filming. Do you want to say hi to Cam?
Hello, children.
So this book I enjoyed because for anyone who's like never been in a relationship with someone, but then it's like the pain of not having that person in your life anymore, but you feel like you're going crazy because like you were never actually together. That kind of feeling. You know.
I know.
This book is like perfectly captures that because like there's some like grief in that too, even if you weren't in an actual relationship, but like there was someone that was important in your life and they're not in it anymore. This book I related to very much on that, and that's why it was one of my 5-star reads.
Okay. I have no idea what this is. Oh, I haven't even heard of this. Oh,
Call It What You
that's
Want by
cute.
Alyssa Goddess.
I love the cover of that. That is so
Yeah,
pretty.
isn't it pretty? A situationship, a heartbreak, a mistake. You can call it what you want, but was it love?
Oh my gosh. I'm so excited to read this. This is really cute. Like, okay, the cover of this is actually stunning.
Yeah.
It's gonna look so good on my shelf.
Mhm.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Also, I'm very excited to read this. Going in knowing it was someone's 5 stars, like, makes it more exciting.
Yeah.
Okay, so I literally just finished this book today. And this was a very anticipated read for me. But I was nervous to go into it because of some expectations. It starts with a heartbreak.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's something that happened in the past, you're finding out about it in the present. And, like, you're learning things as the main characters are learning them. So we love that. And it felt like, while I was reading this, it felt like I was watching a movie in my head.
Ooh.
Okay, ready? It is Nothing Like the Movies by Lynn Painter.
Okay.
So I know that you read Better Than the Movies and you
Yes.
gave it 5 stars.
Yes.
Because I checked your Goodreads and I know that you did. I loved this book. I told Jeremy that I wanted to cry from how good it was.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I went through so many emotions reading this book, and I wished I had someone to talk to while I was reading it. So I'm going to make you read it so that
And then
I
we
can
can
talk
talk.
to you, and I know you're going to want to talk to someone too.
Yeah. Yay, I'm so excited.
Have you heard about it? Did you know
No.
that she made a second one?
No.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even know. So
Well-
it's a happy surprise.
Happy surprise.
Ooh, I like the cover of this too.
Isn't it cute?
Yeah.
And okay, but like how these are like so sweet and like
yeah.
everything's like going wrong on these.
Nothing
I
like
don't
the
know.
movies.
I don't know. You're gonna have to figure it out. You
I
have to
remember
read it.
reading this one too. It just made me feel like I was like back in high school.
I know,
Like
but in
young
like a
love.
sweet way.
Like very sweet way.
Yeah.
Not in
Like,
a cringy way.
Not in a way that made you want to forget that you ever went to high school in
Yeah.
the first place.
in a
but,
very sweet way.
Yeah. It's been a few years that I'm in college now. So it's like more like where we're at in life.
Mhm.
Well, okay, we literally already graduated college now.
Yeah, we're a little bit past
Yeah.
that.
Okay, but we
can
read this while we were in
pretend.
college. Now we'll read this one now that we're out of college.
Yeah.
We pretend. We'll go back to the college.
Wait, I'm so excited.
I really think you're gonna love it, but you're also gonna hate it, but you're also gonna love it.
Okay. I'll go through all the emotions in the next
No,
day
seriously.
and a half.
In the next day and a half, you're gonna experience a lot.
So I
Also-
actually can't go home until I finish
Yeah,
this
so
book.
actually you're not allowed.
Okay,
So you might just be staying here for a while. That was my plan
Fine.
all along. That was the
that's
plan.
actually fine.
I don't even want to read the back. Like I just want to go in blind.
Well, I just read like that first sentence at the back, and that
Oh.
pretty much captures.
Okay. Wait, did you read the
No.
big? Okay. I want to see your reaction to this.
Okay.
For a few beautiful months, Wes had his dream girl.
For a few months.
Right? Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you that.
Yeah, I'm like, let's dive in.
I know. I loved with these books that she puts like a quote from like rom-coms at the beginning of every chapter.
I love
that.
Oh, this quote is interesting.
Which one was it?
Great start.
Great start. Great place to start.
Yes.
Wait, should we read the first page?
Yeah.
Do you ever? Sorry, I can't even like read without talking to you. Do you ever read like the? What do they call them?
Dedication.
Yeah. Do you ever pay attention to those, or do you usually skip them? I feel like I have to read them.
I usually skip them. It's for me and you.
It's for us. Okay. I love the name Sloan. Okay, sorry. I need to freaking stop talking to you. Wait, what?
I don't even remember how it starts.
Do you remember how this starts?
No.
It felt as if Ethan had taken a knife and repeatedly plunged it into my chest.
So this is starting that they've broken up. Okay. That's the vibe I was getting. 'Cause
Yeah.
it said that his life had turned to shoot.
Yeah. Both of us missing. Isn't that so sad to even think when we just saw how good things were? It makes me want to reread Better Than the Movies.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll reread. Okay, yeah, we can actually
Just put the clip of us going.
again.
There's a character named Clark, and this makes me think, I pick Clark.
Okay, so I'm on page 136 of Call It What You Want, and I'm having such a hard time deciding how I feel about this book because I feel like I don't know enough about the main character or the main male character, and I'm halfway through the book at this point. I also feel like we don't have much progression in their relationship. Like, the main female character keeps saying like, oh, it's not just physical between us, but at the same time we aren't seeing anything as readers that suggests it's more than anything that's just physical, other than just being told that he's having a hard time because it's different than how it is with like normal relationships for him, and we're being told that she is in love with him, but I'm seeing her sacrifice a lot and I'm seeing him sacrifice like nothing, and so I'm having a hard time giving him any sympathy at all. We're being told he has this traumatic past. We don't know anything about it, so it makes you like have a hard time feeling bad for him or like seeing where he's coming from because he's just hurting our girl. That's all I can say. Okay, so we're back.
Our books have been read. So now
Probably
we're ready
the
to talk
quickest
about it.
we've probably read a book in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we started Friday night, and it's now Sunday early afternoon.
Yeah. And we were also doing like a ton of other stuff in the meantime, so I'm kind
Yeah.
of proud of us for finishing these.
Yes. I literally just finished this book like 15 minutes ago. It was so good. I read the first book, but it had been a minute. But like as I was reading, like everything came back to me. Like I remember
Yeah.
the characters and like what had happened. The first book was them like going from neighbors who hated each other to like falling in love. And then this is like their second chance at love because like things had happened in one of the characters' lives. They broke up and it's been like 2 years and it's like they're coming back together. But I really liked it. There was times where I was just like so frustrated because I was like, just talk to each other.
Yeah.
Just tell each other how you're feeling.
Yeah.
But it was a really good ending and it made me happy.
Yeah. Literally, and it's so funny because I finished the book right before you got here yesterday, so this book is like very fresh on both of our minds. But like reading it, I remember I was just like so sad that Liz had changed so much because I loved how she was like so uniquely herself in the first book, and there were so many parts of her that I feel like she let die because of what happened with Wes. Like
She used to be like such a romantic.
she like didn't believe in love anymore.
But then everyone in college was like, oh, she's like not romantic at all.
Yeah, when I read that, I was like, while she was reading, there was things that happened in the first book that I think that I either forgot about or I don't remember. Who was Adam? Yeah. When she was like, I have a group message with Michael, Noah, and Adam,
I
right?
don't remember.
Okay. Because they were like all on FaceTime together, and I was like, who the freak is Adam?
It must be like a high school friend.
Yeah, high school friend from the
But
first
I don't
one.
remember.
Yeah. What was the Mr. Potato Head thing? Do Do you remember that?
I don't remember.
Okay. Did you read that and you were like, what?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay.
But like I feel like so much was happening that like I read that and I was like I don't really know what that is, but I just kept going.
Yeah, I was like, okay. That's how I felt because I just wanted to finish the book so
Yeah.
bad. I like felt like everything that he was doing to like woo her just went so wrong though. Which is why I was like, yeah, the cover of the book really makes sense.
Can we talk about the balcony?
Oh my gosh. That scene had me like cringing so hard. Her response to it was like so sad too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like we just love Wes so much that we're like, just forgive him.
After all that work. And of course he
Yeah.
like sprained his ankle.
I know.
But they also didn't talk about that 'cause I guess it didn't affect baseball.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like he's running. Like, he's not
That's true.
like a hitter or whatever. Okay, Clark.
Clark?
There's Clarks that actually both of our books.
Yeah.
And every time we read it for the Love Island watchers, we were like, I pick Clark.
And there was a line in this book where it says like, it's just Clark. And I
It's just Clark. I don't know how, like, Wes didn't realize it was all fake until Clark told him.
I know. I felt like it was so obvious, like, because they would just forget that they're fake dating.
Oh,
It'd be
Clark?
so awkward.
Do you have any other boyfriends?
Obviously.
Girl,
That's
what?
your boyfriend.
So
There were some
annoying.
things that it was almost like they were acting like they were back in high school, like kind of
Yeah.
more like immature and childish. But then there are parts too where it's like they are older and they have changed in
Yeah.
the couple years they've been in college and stuff. But
Yeah. Like, I'm glad that they're taking the time to, like, re-get to know each other because there is so much that can happen in 2 years being apart from each other. But at the same time, I'm like, when they're living in the now and just focusing on how things are when it's just the two of them together, like, they're so natural together
yeah.
that it's like, come on, guys.
And I feel like everyone can just see too, like all their friends, like just the way they interact, they're like
Yeah.
they're so in love.
Yeah. I think it's so interesting how similar our books are and how completely opposite our books
The
are.
endings I feel like are very different.
In that book, you're like rooting for the couple so hard. In this one, you're like not at all. In the beginning, you like kind of are like, oh, and then by the end, you're like,
Yeah, like separate.
yeah,
these
like
people.
please never see each other again and stop touching each other and stop calling each other.
And this one, it's like, please touch each other.
Please
Get back together.
Please get back
tell each
together.
other you're in love.
But I will say it's so funny because in both of our books, the main character is a redhead.
Yeah.
Both books start out with a heartbreak.
Mm-hmm. They both have dual POV.
Dual POV. They're both set in college. Okay.
Should I give my rating of this? and then you
Yes,
talk
I'm
about
like
yours?
dying to know.
I rate this 5 stars.
Yes,
for
mutual
us.
5-star read. I was hoping you were gonna say that because Better Than the Movies was a 5-star for both of us too.
Mm-hmm.
That I felt like that one was such a good closure book, and
Yeah.
it just shows that like even if there's difficulties in a relationship, like if you communicate, because that's one thing that book had
Yeah.
that this book did not have,
Yeah.
was that like you can get through stuff and like still be good.
Yeah, like sometimes like things don't work out at a certain time, but you can find your way back to each other.
So getting into this one, I think you can attest that I was like pretty much annoyed the entire
Yeah,
book.
as she was, because we sit on the couch and both are reading our books, and she's like, oh my gosh, like, what part are you on? She's like, oh my gosh, I just can't believe this.
Yeah, like, or I
So
would just like
frustrated.
randomly read like little lines that I'm like, he's an idiot. I was annoyed most of the time while I was reading it, but I think it's a good quality in a book that it can bring those emotions out of you, that it can like make you feel something in the first place. So I will say it did very good at that. I was just so frustrated because I think it does remind pretty much any girl ever of some relationship that they've been in where everyone from the outside can see how bad it is except for you when you're in it. Do you agree with
Yeah.
that? Okay.
Yeah, and I think like that book has so many aspects of like different relationships that like anybody reading will probably think about someone.
Which is not always fun.
Yeah, there was like 2 different people I thought about reading this book, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah, and same. Like, probably, yeah, 2
It's
to
just
3
very-
people, honestly.
It's very relatable in that way.
Yeah, it's memories that like I feel like we're very detached from now. That it's like when you're thinking back, you're like, I actually haven't thought about that person in a really long time.
Mhm.
And so it's nice that you're able to relate that book, and it kind of makes you feel like you've grown as a person.
Yeah.
Y'all, we've filmed so many videos. I keep running out of storage. So I feel like it did a really good job of that. It's extremely relatable. My heart just broke for Sloane so many times.
Yeah.
There was just so much coming and going and coming and going, and you just wanted her to be the one to finally be done. Never let the same man break up with you more than one time.
I think it is relatable though, because I feel like a lot of people in relationships put like their partner on like a pedestal.
Yes.
And so like even when things go wrong, like they still like hold out hope that they're gonna like come back and find their way back to them, and it's gonna be better and they're gonna be different. Every time he came back, it was like the same.
It was
ending.
the same.
Like
she kept hoping for him to be different, and I think that's a good lesson that like you can't change people.
Yeah.
Unless they want to do it themselves.
Yeah.
And there were so many times where we found out little snippets of what was happening and what had happened in Ethan's life, but we know more about it than she still does, and they were together for 2 years. And the fact that like she was so in love with him and he never, I think he did love her.
Yeah, I think he did too.
I don't think he could admit it to himself.
And I think he just wasn't in a place where he could commit to anyone.
Yeah. If he ever ended up with someone else, like, that's such a slap in the face to her.
Yeah.
It wouldn't even be because of her or because of a different girl. Like, it would be whether he put in the work with himself or not.
Yeah.
She was so patient with him, and while she was being so patient with him, he was getting, like, so annoyed with her.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you literally have no right to get annoyed with her when she's giving you so much grace.
Mm-hmm. But you did get annoyed at Sloane.
Yeah, no, there was one chapter I actually did get really annoyed with Sloane. She's like comparing her relationship with a toxic person to a relationship with someone who reciprocates. Funny because in those chapters where she's in a good relationship, she's having some of the exact same thoughts that Ethan later is having in his point of view about her.
Yeah.
So it just needs to have some equal reciprocation there.
How did you feel about that ending?
I did love the ending. I will say I loved the ending.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad that their relationship went the way that it did, because I think it needed to happen for her to be able to be more okay with herself.
Yeah.
And move on from him.
Yeah, she kind of had to detach herself from all the feelings there.
Yeah.
What about the last line? The last line got me.
So I remember like reading it and being like, oh, and then I like read the acknowledgements. Yeah, that was really good. I think she can also say that for him it was too. She knows that.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna give it 4 stars.
Okay, I had a feeling you were gonna
Yeah.
say that.
Okay. Because I was so passionate about it. I didn't have that like 5-star feeling.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, it's so relatable. The characters, you feel for them so much. Both of them. Like, even though you get so annoyed with Ethan, like, you still have a sense of like hoping that he figures things out.
Yeah.
It did a really good job like painting the scenery, especially Wilmington. Like, we're from that area.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it just kind of made me miss home too.
I know.
You know?
Yeah.
And out of storage. Again. Shocker. Beautiful, beautiful books. And I think that they were both very authentic for like how relationships really are.
Yeah.
So thank you so much to Savannah for coming to my channel. This is so funny because we're saying this all the second time.
Yeah. So happy to be here.
Yes. She said that she would come back, so she can't take that back.
I would come back. You
Yeah.
may see me again.
Yeah. We were also talking about how fun it was just to be able to like read next to each other.
Yeah.
About books that we've already read, so that we
And
could
just like
talk.
see each other's like in-person reactions.
Yeah.
It's fun.
And like talking about each other, like, oh, what part are you at?
Yeah.
Or like, keep reading, you're so close. That was really fun. And I would totally do that again. Thank you so much for watching. And
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.
bye.